Yeehaw! Welcome to Ace Attorney, everybody. Let's fucking go! What's up, everybody? Who's ready for more motherfucking Ace Attorney? I am for sure, but I'm gonna say hi to chat real quick. Slyfox23, yes, following the path of more homoerotic attorneys, absolutely. Wandering Dreamer, Aces and/or attorneys assemble, and both. Relvan Boat, hello, first-time chatter, welcome to stream. I am also Ace, hello. Adler Schwartz, it is lawyer in time. Indeed, that is true. And hello to all the folks who are here lurking. You do not need to be active in chat, but I would love to see your beautiful faces if you are feeling up to it. But if you're not, that is totally cool. I am the one-man band who will take you guys through these tales of gay attorneys. Let's fucking go, shall we? Alrighty, I think we just get right the fuck into it, because last time I left off, I was kind of stuck. And I didn't remember what to do. Yeah, attorneys. Here, Maya, what should we do? Because I remember last time I was kind of stuck and I didn't know what to do, so let's see what Maya says. I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you... Thank you, Maya. Very helpful. Fine. I've got to do something at the fucking, at the lake. There has to be something at the fucking lake. I'm checking all my places, though. Anybody? Is anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Hello, Larry. I've already said all the things I can say to you, probably. Unless I haven't. So this? Nope, he doesn't care. Nope, he doesn't care. He's not gonna care about fucking Polly. Nope, he doesn't care. Okay, anything. I'm just gonna go through this real quick. Hey, that's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs till the truth's out. Yeah, well. Anything, Larry? I don't think any of the other shit's gonna do anything. Nope. It's gotta be something at the frickin' boat check. Boat check. Whoa! It's the boat check. Because, like, I know that there is a thing that I can get this fucker to do. I just don't remember how to do it. I know that there is something. I just don't remember exactly what it is. Talk to Polly, I've done all that. Maybe I just gotta show him shit. Maybe I just gotta show him shit. I'm just gonna show him a bunch of shit until he talks to me. This is gonna take a few minutes. God, I remember playing this shit when I was in high school, and all the cases, or, all the sprites were so scrungly back then. Scrungly little pixel arts. Very cute. Seen this gun, sir? If I aim it at you, will you tell me tell me your secrets? Anything? You're a witness, sir. I need something. In case it's such a plot twist. I know! Yeah, like I said, you guys, at some point we are going to, we're gonna get some good shit out of this case. Once I figure out how to get past this fucking guy! Oh my god, maybe there is something else I gotta do. I don't want to look up a walkthrough. I've played this game so many times, I just don't remember exactly what to fucking do. Ah! Harumph. Examine the bushes. Check. Anything in the boats? No! Oh my god. Okay, well the only place we haven't been yet is campgrounds. But I don't think there's anything over there. I don't remember what to do. Ah. Anything. Steal her beans! We're gonna steal her beans. I'm gonna steal her car. Lotta's not here. It's my car now. That's how lawyering works. Please. Oh. I know it's gonna be over here. I thought that was how crime works. Yeah, totally. That's how crime works. In the VOD, when I upload this to YouTube. Swear to God. Oh, I thought maybe that would work. Oh! Maybe that. Yeah, I'm a lawyer. Listen to me talk. Yes. Okay, I can't remember the voice I did for this guy. It's just like generic old guy voice. I think that's a lawyer's badge. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
Nick, now's our chance to clear some things up.
Sir? No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
Oh, we're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
All right, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Sure, guy. Okay, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so.
That's my boy! Good for you, Keith! Wait, didn't I just say? You too, Meg!
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know? Now, what was it you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello!
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Talk to him? We gotta use the talk action. Maybe. Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep, the other night, out on the lake.
Yes? Yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. Tell us about shit! I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. After midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang. A little while later, this boat comes back, and a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep.
Oh, what did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what? Little Terry was just here.
Harry?
Yep, that kid next door. He always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat and got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really?
Somehow I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
What? Don't forget DL6! What? Oh shit! If you don't remember, DL6 is the name of the fucking case where Edgeworth's dad died. And Maya's mom was used as a spirit medium. It's all fucking connected. Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? I have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? Lock the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. And we're on the fucking move! Looking away and somehow heard, don't forget, I lived, bitch! Amazing, impeccable, love it. Also, Molly is here. She has jumped up on my desk. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, Kit Kat. Are you here to keep me company? Did you hear a parrot voice and freak out? Yeah? Hey, pal, long time no see. I gotta remember how this guy's fucking voice works. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? Let's talk to Gumshoe, am I right? You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer at him. I decided that first he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Huh. Sounds suspicious. Interesting. So the old man's a fucking enigma. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Do we got anything? I mean, his parrot knew the name of it. What's that? Parrot? Did the old man at the boat rental shop's parrot? The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. But what? Oh, do we really need a flashback? It was moments ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? But wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6 somehow? Nick, you think he might be? Well, yeah, it's kind of obvious now. I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. So there is the station, through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Let's go get some tragic backstory. Let's fucking go. Wow. Amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with the 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. The DL6? Nick, I found where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. All right. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Oh, the paper's disintegrating because it wasn't printed on acid-free paper. Yep. I used to work at a law firm. That shit dusty.
Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001. This is the only time in the entire franchise that we get a year in the date. And it is from this date that we can extrapolate the entire timeline of Ace Attorney. And we also can know that Phoenix Wright and I are the same age. Phoenix Wright is a millennial. I'm sorry that you all had to find out this way.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
In 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
Oh, what? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. Working hard but constantly demeaned by boomers. Yep! There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out.
Wow, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours.
Can it be scary like that in the dark?
There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious.
The survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? Said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Shit! You have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles.
Miles
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
was in the elevator with his father.
From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. I heard that before. Huh. Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Spooky. Got any data on the suspect in there?
That'd be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it.
Man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? There's a clerk in the court, apparently.
So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator.
Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond, the victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so that he had brain damage. Lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
Maybe closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. Still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick, are we gonna take the whole file? There's too much, we'll never get it out.
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? We got a little court file. Alarmed at how airtight that elevator seems to be, right? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find in here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. Wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Oh, we were so close to the end of the day last time, I just couldn't figure out to show the guy my badge. Damn it. Oh well. Oh well. We're making progress now. I don't think we'll finish this case today, but we very well might if we bust ass. I somehow doubt it though. This is a long case. With a lot of twists and turns. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Actually, before we start this, I realized that I forgot to fill my water before starting the stream, so I'm gonna go do that. And I gotta do a lot of talking today, and my voice is gonna I'm back. I'm back. Alrighty. Let's do this shit. Yeah. Master the King, hello, first time chatter, welcome to stream. Welcome to stream. You have come just in time. It is court time. The only ass we'll be busting is the prosecutors. Oi. Oi. Oh, also, Master the King, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Oh, yes, thank you for the YouTube sub. Folks, subscribe to me on YouTube. I might be switching to streaming over there starting soon. So we'll see. Just because Twitch keeps being stupid. And also, they have too many fucking ads. Anyway. Yeah, Jay, I know. I'm gonna be one of the bad boys of the internet, too, eventually. I just gotta figure out how to get the stream stuff working. Anyway. The defense is ready, Your Honor. We're so bad. Yeah, we are. We're breaking the Twitch TOS. Oh. Hi, Karma. Look at him with his stupid little stud earrings. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who's the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Yeah, you can do emotes on YouTube, if you have, like, a membership thing, which I should have access to at this point, but I'm not sure. I gotta do more YouTube research. Very well. No opening statements, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Objection! Shut the fuck up! Bah! You must question everything. It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I'll call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. That mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. Count Julius, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Hi, I'm the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. I, also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yup, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. I haven't heard who this guy is. Objection! Tell me the old man's name. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. So that little finger waggle he does is the exact same finger waggle that Edgeworth does when he's being condescending. So, just let that slip right in. This guy trained Edgeworth and you can fucking tell. It's so good. Like, the little details in this game are so fucking good. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? Memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness? It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. I was in the restaurant where I, rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. And I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now. Yes. Mr. Wright? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna cross-examine him, bish. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I lost my bet, you assholes. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Let's go. Yeah, we gotta figure out who this man was and what did he say. I'm sure it's nothing that will be negative towards us in court. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, "I can't believe he's dead." Uh-oh. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad? Dead certain, Keith. He said, "I can't believe he's dead," as he was walking by, too. Dun dun dun. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him! That Edgeworth boy! This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Karma lured me into a cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. This is my little bitch face. I'm just a clever little guy.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
Better act quick or this trial is gonna be over.
Objection!
Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. I just lost in thought. What should I do? Why would he wipe his fingerprints off and then get more fingerprints on the fucking gun? That's stupid. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in the court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Ugh.
Nick, do we have evidence?
Oh, good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
Be honest. I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Don't expect too much of that fake snoring out of me. It tickles my throat and makes me cough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. I see plenty of room. What? No! Court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Uh-oh. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Fuck. I need a hero! Wait! Who was that just now? Y'all wanna take a fucking guess? Y'all wanna take a fucking guess who this is? You know what it's time for? Me! Huh? Larry! What are you doing here? Hey, listen! You gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Gotta play Duel Masters Yugi. We gotta play Yu-Gi-Oh! Going in the park with the car. Order! Get the fuck out. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Dun dun dun. Larry's a dumbass, so clearly falls on the Star's himbo list. Nah. Not even a little bit. Nah. Butts is stupid, but not in like a charming way. Stupid in just kind of a dumbass type of way. My guys, my boys, my perfect himbo boys, they gotta be a little bit smart at something. They gotta be a little smart at something, alright? They can't be just fucking stupid. If you are just stupid with no redeeming qualities, you do not get to go on Star's himbo list, alright? Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. Trial is over.
Nick? This is it. Larry's giving us a final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. It'd make things even worse.
Sir Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, there's another witness. It is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of fucking time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Well, maybe it can, just a little bit. We can have a little bit of court overruling. As a treat. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Look at all these fucking disembodied heads. They're having thoughts and they're telling their neighbors about it. Mr. Von Karma. Also, Von Karma's just really pissing me off, so I'm repaying the favor. I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. And fucking Larry hasn't had any Von Karma hasn't had time or a chance to get his fucking claws in Larry. So, we'll see how this goes. Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night.
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night, right?
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Edgeworth's got some thoughts.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. Yeah, good damn question, Maya. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. But then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. Didn't have a reason, really. See, this is why I was joking that Ryunosuke from Great Ace Attorney, he might actually be Edgeworth's ancestor because they both have a fun little habit of picking up murder weapons at the crime scene. And that stupidity runs in the family, apparently.
Hey.
Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. But that's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. That someone is Larry, that motherfucker. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Edgeworth's family now. You right, you right. What's up, Larry Butts? Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Well, yeah, I saw Santa first and foremost.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. Hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Let's go! The night of the Moida. I gotta get into my voice fully. I gotta get into it. Duel monsters, Yug. We gotta fight some dragons. Baby dragons. Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go! That night, I was out in the boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I, found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. After I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
Larry, I have no idea what he's gonna say if I press him. A little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
Let's go. The night of the Moida. Didn't see a boat. Feel my throat so dry. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order! Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa, whoa! Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case! Single gunshot, I went home. Our objection. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang, you're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Uh-huh. You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? That is not how this works, Butts. Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Huh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I, might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Yep, Larry facepalm is the mood of this whole bit of the trial. Order, order! Stop that booing! Mr. Butts, are you really that fucking stupid? You were listening to the radio with your headphones. Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? The witness is a fucking douchebag. Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? No, I want to see what this is about. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Choke down that anxiety, Nick. Lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to a real boomin' loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. Was... You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drumbeat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Get him, Nick. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me, DJ? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio? Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he couldn't have heard the gunshot, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Word DJ isn't that new, right? No, but this game did come out 20 years ago! I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Okay. So what'd the DJ say? Or what did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what the radio DJ said to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care? We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Oh yeah? Heard the gunshot? Just before midnight? Heard 2 sounds just after midnight? Well, let's press it first and see what he says. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Oh! Huey Dullahan, thank you for the raid! Welcome, welcome, welcome! We are playing some Ace Attorneys. Sexy raid, yeah, right? Anyways, hi everybody. I hope you had a good stream. What were you guys doing? We're playing Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. Nick! The most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. There is one gleaming ray of hope in there. Final Fantasy VII? Ooh, the new one? I haven't played that yet. A Toiny, yeah, Toiny Law. Hey, yo, I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Can I show this again? Pow! Larry, you stupid. Everyone's hot. I love that. Love that. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Uh-huh. What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed. And? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. So this fucking line is like another one that's kind of infamous in the fandom. There's a lot of those lines in this case. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. And I told you guys that I had 2 Ace Attorney stickers I wanted to make. One was Edgeworth on the boat with a gun that says Merry Christmas. The other one I want to make is a sticker of Phoenix at the bench saying, it's almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas, because iconic, am I right? I just think it would be funny. There you go. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case. Yeah, this was in the live action version. There's GIFs of it on Tumblr. I've seen them. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the 2 testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Get him. Get him, Phoenix. Get his ass. Ow, I whacked my tooth with my water bottle! Ow! Order, order! What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. He looks like a fucking douche. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? I think he's right, and here's why. You've got this fucking gun, right? Fired 3 times. That backs it up. Larry's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Okie dokie, you asked for it, bitch. Bam. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order, order! I guess that would make more sense out of yesterday's testimony. Bah, you waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? I do. I've got the other fucking picture. Look at this that's not it. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? That it? Yeah. Shows an empty lake taken just before midnight. Boom. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. Void Star Official, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Stream Squad. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That's why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time Larry claims. Get him. Get him! Order, order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Yeah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it. I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Hiya? Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. Got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. It's the lawyer's tingle. Oh no, I don't want to know about the lawyer's tingle. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So, you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Mr. Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says midnight 15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. The only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are. Edgeworth and the Moidova. As if Hammond was already dead. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Hell yeah, we got the cool music! What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know how Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer, then. Murderer's name? Right. Well, it's not either of those two. And rightly, I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time! I don't know, because he never told us. Oh, shit! The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Where the murder really took place? At the boat shop. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do we have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on a lake in a boat, searching for something. Finds it and returns to the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned to boat? The boat shop. Yup. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please, tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Da, 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 da. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. With fucking Polly in the background just not giving a fuck. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Boat shop caretaker. Edgeworth sure didn't. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. Create a witness. So the people would look over there and see what was going on. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. Murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once he realized that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put on Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. That is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. According to me. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Getting spicy in here. It's getting spicy. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hello, this is me, Miles Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said is mostly correct. Oh, I forgot your voice for a second there. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. It seems like it'd probably be important, but whatever. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. I can't talk. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. So he fucking has, apparently. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Let's go! Hey, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else! Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. Wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little? Relax. That's not smiling! You edgy bitch. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Sure? Oh, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. I just want to kiss your fucking face right now. Well, what's this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. To be continued! Oh shit! Who'd you kill, Edgeworth? Whoa! Whoa! It just keeps getting deeper. We just keep digging deeper into this shit! Let's go! The homoerotic lawyers I was promised. Yes, there they are. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. Memory of murder. You really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Hey, yo! How's everyone doing? It's me, Larry. What'd you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, Maya. Swooning? Me? Oh, yeah, I do remember feeling faint. Now, right on. Tell me the truth. Was it like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Face with the music fading out is so good. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I said Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Okay, sure, fine. Let's talk, Larry. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
Did? If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that bow shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Sorry he's spoiled, he's here. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty, edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm gonna believe in you two until the end. Us do.
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me?
Oh, my, baby.
Bruh.
But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yeah, in grade school. Listen, Maya, crushes do weird things to people. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
A class trial?
You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah. Kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
The next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
I didn't do it. Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you, thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing my eraser. He shouldn't be allowed in the relay race or the library committee. Give me back the 15 cents I owe you. Hey, what, you robbed that bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. What is going on his shirt? That's my question. What is going on that shirt? There's a lot happening here. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? Look at little Edgeworth! He's a little baby with a bow tie! Look at him! Oh, he's so cute! It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. He must have gotten bullied so much. Yeah, probably. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up?
And there's little Larry.
This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Very well. I will replace the money myself. Class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were best of friends. Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world.
Did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? If something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. Famous defense attorney.
Little Edgeworth, so cute. And then he gets traumatized. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The 06 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
Oh, sad!
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. Headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
Couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean...
That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Mans went to law school to follow his crush from 4th grade. Sheesh! There is no heterosexual explanation for this. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only person who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick! Nick!
Nick? We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. Very well, maybe. It is Legally Blonde, though. It is! Like, the best shit is the Legally Blonde Ace Attorney crossover that must exist. It's so good.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need.
Okay, let's go!
Let's motor! Vroom, da, 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 dun. Let's go! Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. A close one today, huh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. My duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Bye! Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotto was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye! And there he goes, off to do his thing. Fare thee well. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Well, yeah, he's hanging out at our office now, apparently. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I imagined he might be the real murderer. Huh? I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, there he is! Hello! God, what was his voice? What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Bye. Thanks. Bye. I think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway. Who knows? Alright, let's go! Nobody's home. Hello? Hey, it's Polly! Wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello? I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello? She's fine, Maya. She's got a whole plate of rice crackers right there. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Oh, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Phoenix right. Hated by all other birds. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? Number to the safe. 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. Sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey. Keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. 21 was on trial as a witness. Yeah. Oh, I know. Listen, I know. I've played these games many, many times. I am putting on a play for my dear viewers who demanded to see how this game played out. So that's what we're doing. Oh, yes, who's playing? I'm not so sure. You act? What do you think I've been doing, Jay? Hello? We demanded you say. It was highly, highly requested, more so than any other game. Y'all wanted to see this after Great Ace Attorney. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. Letter? Aw, boring. No name or signature on this thing. Handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick? Why wouldn't Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Never seen this game, and I'm highly invested in this particular case. Oh yes, baby. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Hauling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. All here. Perfect detail. Dun dun dun.
What do you think this means, Nick?
I don't know. It looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Take a fucking picture of it, it'll last longer. Gotta get out of here now. Bye. And we're zooming. We are zooming. Hi, Edgeworth. What's up, you pink son of a bitch? You look as grim as always. Oh.
Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
Oh, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Let's talk about shit. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I am not that good of a person.
The suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. Had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? But now I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. Claimed Yanni Yogi had not been of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
That's called trauma, baby.
What's your relationship with Von Karma? My teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He's a perfectionist in all things. Sport, in his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
No. Possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case. Nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? What you're saying is true. You're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. A strange situation in which I find myself, I admit. No kidding. Hey, Edgeworth, you know what this is? Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. See. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Yogi? Yogi Bear? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Okay, well, let's talk about it. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. Air thinned and darkness closed in on us in that little box. Aim unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. Court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. And the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right? Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? We think the old man might be Yogi, but we're not sure yet. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Yeah, what the fuck was up with that? I think the time has come to tell all. Okay, let's go into this hole! For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? Dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. We just saw this. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you. What are you? Stop breathing my air! No, Father! He's attacking Father! Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Ah! I'm not gonna scream that loud because it's gonna blow out the mic, but you get the idea. With that scream, I wake. Bone-chilling scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? Say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Oh, wait, Edgeworth! You mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad.
What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6!
Yeah, Grossberg, let's go! What's up, my guy? Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there, what's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not!
Just calm down and tell me what's happened, hmm?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I see. Oh, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm?
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to my surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. And if you murder a man in a dream, you murder a man in real life, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
Yeah, but that means that Edgeworth killed his dad and we're trying to stick with positive thinking here? No, I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This is what his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Von Karma's methods. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man, forged testimonies and evidence on nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. Dangerous to be a mentor in this game. Yeah, it is, because you die, like, every single time. Like, listen, the fact that Mia died pretty much immediately, that's why I clocked freaking Kazuma was gonna die in the first case. I was just like, oh, this guy's like my mentor and my friend. Oh, he's fucked and dead. He is dead and fucked. He lost, and he died in despair, as it were. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. Got complicated with Kazuma. Yeah, no spoilers for folks who haven't watched that playthrough or played that game, but yeah. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. Don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's totally a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Yeah, a possibility I don't like. Can I show you this? Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Oh, wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Well, it couldn't have been to Edgeworth because it's talking about getting revenge on Edgeworth. It can't be Yogi because that's who it was addressed to. Huh. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Oh, well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. But wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Dun 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 dun. If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no.
But how could von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Oh. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe!
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. He wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? Yeah, I've never been to Europe either. Jeez, Maya. Some of us can't afford to go to Europe.
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. Father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Oh, Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. For the police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. deals. Back to the precinct. Let's go.
1 day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
I couldn't get to the precinct from there. I had to take a claim self-defense from an insane bailiff. Yeah, he could, but that'd still be considered him doing it. And we gotta get him off scot-free. Hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real.
We were wondering if we could check on the records room again? Well, now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yeah, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry!
Oh boy! I'm sure nothing bad will happen in the records room.
Dusty as always.
We're only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing, I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma.
Huh?
One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently.
Label says unsolved cases evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty!
What? What are you doing in here? He looks so weird from the front. He looks like he has, like, an entire meter stick up his fucking ass. Look at him. He looks like this. He looks like this.
Von Karma!
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team. I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Oh, good. We get to talk to him.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me, a grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son out under your wing afterwards? Son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Shit! Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had the defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. Oh, we were right. Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. And I don't want to! But I know I have to show him the fucking letter. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what is that thing?
The fucking taser! Stun gun. For self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Will they? Now, give me the letter. No. No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Yeah! Uh-oh. Maya! Out of my way. Rip, we did. Can't believe we died. Ugh, he got us. Letter's gone, of course. That's why you should have taken a picture of it. Stupid. L6 evidence. All of it. Having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya! Letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. Jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. No good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! Has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something. That, a bullet? L6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Ooh. Prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. So yeah, this is the part of the game where freaking Von Karma just gets away with tasing 2 people in a police station that reasonably should have fucking cameras, and Phoenix just never fucking says anything about it. Maya, your death won't be in vain. I'm not dead yet. Sometimes I can still hear her voice. Stop telling people I'm dead! Alright, you guys. Who's ready for the final court battle of this case? Today, things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. Yay! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick! I only touched your shoulder. Guess the shock still hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, yeah, pal! Gumshoe. So, what's gotten into that girl? About 600,000 volts of electricity, actually. Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But it has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember. And I'm gonna prove it. Let's fucking go! you! No air horns in the court, you dumb fuck. Sorry. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution needs to be hit with a stun gun. Equality and all. The prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. Oh no! I don't have Catgirl mode turned on! Hold on. I can do it. Nope! That's taking a screenshot. That's different. Nope, that's head pats. Is this there's Catgirl mode. There we go. Yeah, I have the bot turned off. Counselor Kitty, how do you plead? Guilty! Now being fucking adorable, yeah. Anyway, we have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Screw the court, more air horns! Agreed! Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Brilliant, please bring the witness into the courtroom. What are you in for? Contempt of court with an air horn. Yeah, obviously. Oh hey, Great Ace Attorney! Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost his memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Let's go, you fucking old weirdo. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? Has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Alright. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack? Oh, well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, your Hunter, come to your senses. Hey, fucking judge. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. And that's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold the grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. First things first, I have to prove this man is who he is. Do that, and the motive will prove itself. Okay. I got nothing to do with the incident. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yup, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. I'm supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head. Impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Oh, shit. Order, order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. It's obviously Gregory Edgeworth. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. He has a thing for picnic baskets, Your Honor. Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident. How would you be able to just, pull that out of your fucking ass? Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. That I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? Okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Uh-huh. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yup. What? Oh, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. Oh. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. Has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Let's fucking go! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. You're a fucking idiot. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yeah. Let the parrot take the stand! I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. The most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. Please, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Bring in the parrot! Hi, Polly. Here it is, everyone. The fucking scene! Let's go, we're gonna wing it! That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Witness testimony.
Hello? Hello?
It's so fucking stupid. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, you dumb fucking defense attorney. Right.
What are you gonna do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Yeah, it's kind of a stupid, weird idea.
Hello? Hello?
Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
If I recall, 2 days ago.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Brap. Don't forget DL6. Brap.
I can get Polly to say that here. That'll prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello? Hello? Brap. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello? Hello? Rap? Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
Ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. Couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? He runs perfect trials, Nick. He absolutely, retrained the fucking parrot. Train her not to respond when we asked if we've forgotten anything?
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We show the judge that the owner is Mr. Yogi.
Cross-examination has gone to the birds! Witness, you can't just say hello. Yeah. Maya, you talk to her. What's the safe number? You'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Oh well, Mr. Wright? You aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Let's find out. Because, yeah, we've got some stuff we haven't looked at yet. Case summary. 12/28/2001. 1228. Location, elevator, district courthouse. Air in elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Gregory Edgeworth, age 35, defense attorney, trapped in elevator, returning from a lost trial with his son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Suspect data, Yanni Yogi, age 37, court bailiff, trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory lost due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. 1228. Actually, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? That fucking file we just looked at. Kaboom, geez. DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? Case summary, right? Yeah. Summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. Date of the incident? December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah, he used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, that is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 0001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing! Hey guys, guess what we're doing after this trial? Guess what we're doing after the trial, boys? Indeed. To the ATM. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Yeah, the fiancé's name. What do I say? What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name? Polly, Polly, what's your name?
Polly, Polly!
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is Polly. Does that have anything to do with her owner's identity? Yeah, obviously. Yes, it does. Ha, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who's the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is, once again, the case file. DL6 case file? That's quite the large file you have there. That's quite the large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to the parrot's name? Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly? Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Lock him up! That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
We'll get into the bottom of this.
Witness, tell us your name. Oh, wait! This witness, he doesn't remember. No. No, it's okay. Oh. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
The real Yogi, I think. Finally. Been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Oh shit! He's gonna say it! He's gonna admit to it!
Order, order! Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond said I was mentally unsound. Told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. I got cancelled, basically. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Okay, trial's over, we did it!
Von Karma, where's Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Okay, Judge, do it quick or else he's gonna confess to something else. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. Oh, I'm getting my accent mixed up. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Let's go! Okay, everybody, case is over. It's time to go home. We won. Let's go. Did I miss bird law? You just missed bird law. Oh, no. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Objection!
Edgeworth, no! Did someone just say objection? Wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's gonna say he's guilty! He's gonna tell them that he was the murderer in the DL6 incident! He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad!
Uh-oh, what do I do? Objection? The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. Only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. Murderer. Criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which runs out end today. The culprit is me. Edgeworth, no, you dumb fuck. Order, order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. Crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah, it's obvious. We hold the trial. Right here, right now. Put my lights on, hang on. It's getting dark outside. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. You have to be tried as a Myers is so doofy. Jay, this entire series is fucking doofy as hell. There's a case later where you defend an orca in whale court. Nothing is sacred in Ace Attorney. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Whale Court! Yeah, I actually haven't played that case. That's a DL6 case for, Oh, head pats. I don't have my thing activated right now. I don't have my bot activated, but I can do head pats. That's, again, a screenshot. Okay, the blue button is head pats. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the judge has to go down a glass of scotch. He's like, I can't deal with this shit today. I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all your efforts. Blah, 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 blah. Mr. Edgeworth, I don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy! Nick? What are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. Getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? Gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? Just a dream. Not real. Truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. Oh god, what's the... Gird your loins, everyone! The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. So yeah, in the original game, this was actually the finale of the game, this section. And so, like, everything all kind of comes together and converges. Also, stop being weird in my chat, you guys. I can see you. I can see you and God can see you. Stop it. Stop being weird. Oh, hi, Milo. He's yelling at me. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed to his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Come on, Karma. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? But why does he care so much? Why does he care? Because Edgeworth's dad did a fucky-wucky to him? Conflict of interest, yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's Ace Attorney. We don't follow laws. What are laws? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? We might finish this case tonight. I'm hyped, because there's only a little bit left. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is correct? Is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday. I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That'll be the key. Only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Starry Squirrel, welcome to the stream. First time chatter, welcome. You have come in at the perfect time. They follow the law of drama. They do. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. They were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Alrighty. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. Yes, it's a movie franchise, you see. It's about a guy who, like, wears a mask. He goes around killing people. I've never seen it, I've just seen pictures of it from the internet, which is a thing that we have in Fantasy 2001. I'm closing my blinds real quick. What's your favorite scary courtroom? Wait. Some part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. Better find out and quick. Okay, let me actually see. What evidence do I still have? That. Bullet was found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice! Twice! Single gunshot, huh? Single gunshot, huh? Kaboom jam. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and then the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. The rescuers down under? What the fuck? No. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Yes. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on! You doofus! Which page is it? Victim data or the other one? Yeah, victim data. Look at the victim data found in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Look at Edgeworth's perfect posture. Face. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. First shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Oh snap, indeed! Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we've heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Fuck yeah, I do. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Show us your proof. Do you have any evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Yeah. Look at this photograph! So the one bullet was extracted from his dad's heart, which means it didn't go all the way through. But there's a fucking huge-ass bullet hole in the elevator door! So what the fuck? How did no one else see that? Look at this photograph! Doesn't really make me laugh. This is a picture of my friend's dad. Man, you see here's dad. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. Hi, Milo. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Open your eyes! Connor, please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. You mean this fucking huge-ass bullet hole? Right here? Love the part where we get to shoot Karma and to prove to court how the gun can fire. Yeah! Hey, Von Karma, hold still. Your big fluffy cravat will make an excellent target. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. See, a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The point, Your Honor. I'm driving there, but I don't have a driver's license, and I'm gonna commit some property damage and possibly manslaughter on the way. It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. Shut up, Von Karma. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Okie dokie. Fuck you, Von Karma, but whatever. No clues found on the scene. Okay. Case summary. That's on page 1. Look at what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times. Then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Something else, like a bullet, maybe? A bullet made a bullet hole, perhaps, Von Karma? Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. Highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. Prove the bullet hole killed the person. So all we have is the single bullet fired. He was hiding the bullet under his tongue the whole time! And the pickles! I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Now it's 50% off. For the rest of the week. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Duh. How did this happen? Believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
Sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
The second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
Oh. But you said you'd do it, Nick! You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent!
I'm sorry. As I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. So certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. The case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick?
Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I'd like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did.
Oh. Accepted the guilt.
Well, the statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here, right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? Been here before. It's like my first day in court. Many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank and I can't find the words. You're right? Objection! Objection! Your Honor! I object! Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Nick?
I don't know! This case is perfect!
No.
Ugh.
It must exist.
Second bullet. Huh? What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
Second bullet must exist? But where?
Someone took it.
Seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor! The second bullet! It existed! What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer! The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? murderer had to find it. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Bah, what possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is that the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof? Proof. It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Uh-huh. Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. Oh, come on. This isn't going so well. Some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? Thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Sorry, Your Honor, I'm being possessed by my old mentor and receiving a prophecy. Well, for instance. For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? Not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot? And they left with the second bullet still inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from that elevator had not been shot. Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside. Yes. Dun dun da. We're finishing this trial today, by the way, you guys. It's fucking happening. 2 men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. But you have known me! I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. I can! What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick? Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. How? It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean It could only mean one thing. It was the murderer in the DL6 incident. It was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma! Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Say it now and say it loud, baby! Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. Be what? Von Karma! Von Karma? The sick son of a bitch. That's karma, baby! That's karma, baby. You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there? The one with the stupid little earrings and the fluffy little cravat and the little bolo tie crossover cravat and the pirate jacket and the vest and the slicked back hair and the very, very arched eyebrows and the Judge, we get it, and the evil, like weird sunken in kind of eyes and the very, very strong chin and Judge, that's enough. And the wide shoulders, and he looks kind of possessed all the time. And okay. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? The guy who dresses like the villain in a video game? That Von Karma? Yeah. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, though. Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick? Find out who his doctor is! No use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. Perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. Probably didn't undergo surgery, and if he did, he would have killed the doctor and then covered that up too. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? Insane! No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? The bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove I was shot? I don't know, you guys, can we? Can we? Metal detector! You got it! Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves that Von Karma was shot is the fucking metal detector that we got earlier in the thing. Let's go! Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There's the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Oh shit! Is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Ha 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 ha! Now we got the bastard sweating. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? The bullet's like, I've been waiting 15 years for my revenge. Order, order, order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for the suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitation runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Oh, shit! Acted! Something's inside his right shoulder! Bullet! Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Huh? Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence, because I burned it all yesterday. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. The bullet that fucking Maya grabbed. Pachow. That's... a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. Quite accurate. God, this has been a long 3 days. It really has. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? And then he just screams for a while. This man's overheating. That's what my computer sounds like. That scream. Heard that scream before. Wait. No. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air! Wait. Get away from my father! No! It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! Get his ass! Mr. Von Karma? Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me! Oh, it was you. You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death! 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. Never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. Pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. Horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would come to open that elevator door? Judge? What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Let's fucking go! Fuck yeah! That is all. This court is adjourned. Objection! No. I could do that. I have that button on my soundboard. Objection! Oh, I gotta do the head pats again. Okay, right button this time. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's the head pats. That's the head pats. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. Pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. Now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know! Say thank you. I see. Thank you, right. I'm not sure how to say this. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. I don't know how to say it. Can you help, please? It's been driving me crazy. How do you say Worcestershire? You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You've got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
He's got you there. Woo! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Woo! I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to having emotions.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. He just looks so confused. Oh, you!
Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't it the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kianse. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Oh, I cannot.
Hey, you, hey, Edgy, hey, Edgy, Edgeworth, I'm walking here, hey.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Hey, you. Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Huh?
Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's the police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. Got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly?
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38. No.
No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
Go to jail! Go to jail immediately! Ha, I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. Something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, right, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unsuspected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth?
You should have told me! Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations is run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Where does that leave me?
I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you always have been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I had known I'd become a prosecutor! Same goes for me, only the other way around. Longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. Thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Worth, want to switch right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo! Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner's on me! Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Oh, you went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? Only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Morning, Nick.
You were really impressive yesterday. And you? It made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. It was useless. So, I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. Couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Bye, Nick. Maya, no! Goodbye? What time is it? The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Good, okay? Oh, wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. Heard my sister? Yes. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Oh, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. It was useless, Nick. You were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. The fucking bullet that you yoinked. Is this the last case of the game? Yeah, so this is technically the last case of the original game, but when they ported it, they added one more case. For like the Game Boy Advance, I think? But yeah, so there's one more case after this, but it is unrelated. And it kind of takes place between this game and the next one. So we're gonna start that one next time. But this, for the very original release of this game, this was the ending. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. It was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Maya took a bullet for you. She did. Nick. Thanks, Maya. Couldn't have done it without you. Be back soon. Huh? Going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it.
you soon.
See you soon, Maya. Oh. Gone but not forever. She'll be back.
Thanks, Nick.
Maya's not my favorite of the assistants, but I love her a lot. She's very cute. So my story ends. Time to turn a new page. Say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. Same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I get a bad feeling about this. And that's credits, baby! Let's go! Who's your favorite? I like Trucy. She's in the 4th game. She's baby. I love her so much. I still want to cosplay her. Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Woo! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Yay. Valley of Vibes! Thank you for the sub! Tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Oh my gosh, thank you! Oh, hang on. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Thank you, welcome to the sub squad! Ah, you guys are so nice to me. There's gonna be little bits and credits. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Winston.
Who, right?
Yeah, I remember him. Who are you? I haven't seen this man in a year.
You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
Sure, whatever you say, pal. Whatever you say. Oh, this fucker. Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. No thanks. No thanks, bro. It's right across the street from my office. Why would I go there? Ahem. Oh, it's you. A Phoenix, right? Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. But yeah, I guess you guys might be able to kind of sort of see now. Oh, God, wait.
Phoenix, right? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that they're finally putting...
And there she goes. So yeah, now that we're done with that case, you guys might be able to see some of my writing inspiration shine through in the writing of this game. Pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I'm sure Mr. Wright owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know. What is his yeah, Naruhodo Ryuichi is his Japanese name. And then Ryunosuke is great-great-great-great-grandpa.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Ryuichi like First Dragon? Yeah, kinda. I wanted to have a conversation, but I have to keep doing voices every couple of seconds.
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, all right? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
Cody. But yeah, I'm not sure how his name is spelled in kanji, so... Yeah, I remember Rat, that lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real? Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. The ghost of Gregory Edgeworth. He died in that courthouse. Oh, God! I don't actually know if that's true. I don't think it is. But who knows? Oh, it's me! Oh, there they are! Oh, the babies. Oh, I forgot what the picture looked like. Also, just so you guys know, it is canonical that Gumshoe makes all the confetti. I remember when I first bought the game, in the back of the instruction manual, there was a bunch of little comics, and one of them was like, Gumshoe like cutting confetti the night before a trial. So that's canon. He does make all the confetti. Alrighty. So, kind of perfect timing. We ended the stream right at the end of the game. There is one more case in the first game, because like I said, in the original release of the game, there were only 4 cases, and so that was the end. But when I think this game was like originally a Game Boy Advance game, and then when it came out, oh yeah, that's what it was. When it came to the DS, or maybe it wasn't, I don't remember. Maybe it was on the DS, and then it was something. When they ported it, they did a remaster, and they added a whole new case, I guess, to kind of like entice people to buy the new version. And that case is episode 5, Rise from the Ashes, this one right here. So we'll start that one next time, and that's another long case. It's probably going to take us 2 or 3 sessions. I'm surprised that we beat this one in 2 sessions, honestly. If you guys want, I think maybe we can do what we did last time, and we can just catch a glimpse of like the little opening cutscene, just to see what we've got going on, and then we'll leave that as a nice tasty cliffhanger before we get started next time. Let's do it. Oh, 2 of them. Oh! Also, they updated the graphics and got access to 3D modeling by this point. Been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, till the day that girl showed up. And I think that's where we'll leave it. All right, let's go, team. Yeah, this freaking case is ridiculous, but it's gonna be a fun one, because I actually don't remember much of this case at all. I do remember, yes, it is quite exhausting. It's a very long case, and by the end of it, you have like 5 pages of evidence. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a complicated one. This one's gonna take us like probably 3 sessions, but we'll get started on that one next Friday, baby. Let's fucking go! Pew, 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 pew. Alrighty, so let's pick somebody to raid before the end of the day. Who is doing stuff? Who's doing stuff right now? Got a couple of folks streaming, but I think I might just call it a day, because I'm fucking tired. Alrighty. Thanks for hanging out with me, friends. Thanks for joining. We will be continuing with this new case with a new mystery assistant. Next Friday. That is October 7th. We will be continuing this. So I'm going to do my usual shilling here at the end. If you guys haven't already, you should follow me here, and you should also follow me on YouTube, because I might be streaming over there in the future, and that's also where I put all the VODs for all of the streams, and they're actually higher quality on YouTube because I record at 1080p, but I stream at 720p so that the signal's a little better for people. There's less lag if I stream it at 720p. But I actually record all the episodes at 1080p, so if you watch them and that's what I upload to YouTube. So if you watch them on YouTube, you can watch it in higher quality, get more pixels for your money. Also, you can join my Discord server. It's mostly for my webcomic cast-off, but we do have several channels for discussing stream-related things, my stream and YouTube-related stuff. And there's word going around that I have picked out the next game that I'm going to be possibly doing a long play series of. Hint, hint, hint. And you might also find that hint on Twitter. Mayhaps. Mayhaps that is a thing that one could find on Twitter theoretically. Anyway. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed these shenanigans. I will see you guys next time. Fare thee well, friends. I hope you had a good time. I'm gonna go rest my voice because I'm tired as fuck. Okay, bye, everybody. Have a good night. Goodbye.